Hey everyone, welcome to another Gate Crash Draft with Austin Bach. First pack, I think we're just going to take the rare, which is Wrecking Ogre. This guy is really good. Like, if you're in an aggressive Boros or Gruul deck, you get them down to like 10 life before they stabilize maybe, and then you attack with all your guys, they let one guy through, and then you just kill him. So yeah, I like it better than the Ember Beast, I like it better than the Infantry. I like it better than Experiment 1. I like it better than everything in this pack, basically. Although I do like the Krasis in the Simic deck, but we're just going to go with Wrecking Ogre, which fits into both Boros and Gruul. Alright, so Boros Charm is not very good in Limited, unfortunately. It's a good combat trick, but combat tricks are not as great in this set because there are just creatures with built-in combat tricks in them, which we took first pick. So I'm just going to take a Skinbrand Goblin here, I think. This is a pretty good green pack. There's like a Shamble Shark, Experiment 1, Rust Scarab's okay. Better than Sealed, which is a little slower, I think. Frilled Oculus is also good. So we're just going to avoid Simic and Gruul here. Or not Gruul, but we're going to hope that Simic gets drafted a little heavier on our left here. So I'm going to take the Skinbrand Goblin. Alright, I guess we'll take a Scab Clan Charger here. We could take a Guild Gate as well, but this thing's fine. I like the Charger a bit better than the Denizen, even though we could try to go into Boros. Like, I feel Boros is just a little overdrafted here in general in Gate Crash, so we'll go Gruul and hope that there are Boros drafters around us. Alright, Ground Assault's a good sign that Gruul is open. This is basically just Terminate at Sorcery Speed, or Dreadbore, however you want to see it. Probably the best card in here too. There's like Hands of Binding is fine, but Ground Assault is pretty good. Alright, I'll take an Armored Transport, I guess. Just continue the aggro plan. I'm not going to play a 6-drop. I hope not either, anyway. There's some good black cards, but black is not that great in general, and we've already got a pretty good shell for a Gruul deck going here. We're just going to try to build a good curve, some combat tricks, like maybe some madcap skills for the armor transport, and just go to town. Alright, and this is about the latest mugging I've ever seen. Well, that's not actually true. I've seen it go like 12th pick in FNM, but that doesn't count. Boros Guild Gate's also fine if I chose to splash like some sweet, I don't know what I would want to splash, maybe a Guild Mage or something, but mugging is very good. So this pack is considerably worse for us. I could just take a Prism, but I don't really like Prism in aggressive decks. I could take a Thunder Fist as the high end of a Gruul deck. That seems fine. I don't really like Burst of Strength a whole lot, and we have 2 removal spells already, which is more than enough at this point in the draft. Alright, happily pick up another Charger here. Let's get as much Blood Rush and on-curve creatures as we can get. Looking more in the 2 and 3 mana range more than anything, but those are in high demand, so I'm not expecting to see a ton of them. I'm just going to try to pick up as many as I can without passing up on the bombs like Wrecking Ogre and whatnot. Okay, I guess I could take a 1-drop here, but I'm just going to take the Guild Gate, I think. It's good fixing, and 1-drops are bad in general. Like, I might have taken that if I had like 4 madcap skills, because believe me, I have drafted that deck before, and success will vary, so don't try it at home. So yeah, I guess as I said before, the only thing I'm really looking for is cheap creatures to fill out our curve and get some tricks going and whatnot. Wow, Shamble Shark Wield. That means there's not a single Simic drafter, I guess. I could take it here. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. Like, if I end up like in some like in the worst case scenario, I guess I could move into Simic, even though we don't really have the best way to do that. Like, we pretty much only have the Chargers if we wanted to do that, but Shamble Shark is just so good. I'm just gonna steal it from the Simic drafter, if there even is one in this draft. Strange. I guess now I take a Naturalize for the sideboard. Could also try to pick up some Simic playables, but I don't really think this is a playable, so Naturalize it is. Another Towering Thunder Fist, you say? I'll take the 1-drop now, I guess. Still don't want to play it, though. You can't make me. but I'm not going to play like 3/5 drops. It's not necessary in the aggressive deck. So, yeah, I think we're still in good shape. We didn't see the most exciting Gruul cards, but I feel like it's going to be pretty open in the next pack. Okay, pack 2 is not a good pack for us, unfortunately. Like, the only real playable card for us is Armor Transport, which is fine. I guess I'll take it here. Like, Ogre Slumlord's pretty good. Like, it's going to be hard to deal with it unless we draw our Ground Assault. Like, we need to pick up some pit fights at some point. But yeah, Armored Transport, I guess, is not the worst. It does fill out our curve because we're low on the 3 drops. Don't really want to play Spire Tracer any more than I want to play the Denizen. Certainly better than Denizen, but it doesn't mean it's worth playing, or certainly not first picking. There's also the chance it just comes back around, so yeah, just all around a very bad pack for us. I'm just going to hide this 1 drop now because I don't like it, and the Shamble Shark, which means we only have 9 playables right now, which is a little low, but if we are in the right guild, then Fathom Mage, huh? Is that worth splashing? I mean, it's not really the best in an aggro deck. Like, it'll evolve a few times, but it doesn't really do anything other than draw you cards. Another Shamble Shark, which makes me sad. But I'm going to take a Greenside Watcher. Just try to stick to our guns. Continue growing Gruul. I mean, I'll feel bad if I didn't jump into Simic when I should have. If we went Simic, we'd be passing up basically on Wrecking Ogre, Goblin, Mugging, Ground Assault. We could splash the Ground Assault off of Guildgate. So we'd be at only 6 playables right now, and the Armor Transports aren't great in Simic. I think I'm just going to try to stick to Gruul here. If red looks like it's drying up, I might consider going another color here. Ooh, Burning Tree Emissary, I love this guy. But unfortunately, I think we have to take Pit Fight. Actually, I'm not sure. Like, we have Mugging, Ground Assault already. We'll probably pick up more Pit Fights later. Slaughterhorn's also very good. Actually, Slaughterhorn's probably better than Burning Tree now that I think about it. It's iffy, actually. I don't know. I'm going to take Slaughterhorn, actually, and hope that Burning Tree wheels, but it's probably not going to happen, even though I love that card. Like, we need Blood Rush guys more than pretty much anything. Like, this is one of the 3 drops I will consider taking over a 2 drop, even though that was a pretty quality 2 drop that we passed up on. Alright, so there's Ember Beast and Disciple, and a Simic Guild Gate, which is notable. I'm just going to take Disciple here. I mean, if Simic is not being drafted, there's a chance that Disciple wheels. More likely it's going to be Elusive Crisis, though. But yeah, I could take the Ember Beast if I thought that Disciple was going to come back, but I don't. And Ember Beast is something that you can usually pick up at the end of the 2nd, beginning of the 3rd pack, so I don't feel too bad passing it here. Alright, Croconura is still here, which is good. It means green's open. Yeah, Simic looks decently open, but I think we're still fine in Gruul. As long as we stick to a green base, we'll be okay. Because we'll get all the green-based Simic cards, and we'll be fine. Cartel Aristocrat, I just lost to this in another draft, which made me sad. And Gruul Charm, actually, like, quite a bit. Like, it looks bad on paper, but it's actually really good and limited. It's either Alpha Strike kill you, or kill all your birds, or cancel, like, an Act of Treason or something. But yeah, Croconura is very good. Not passing it. Another Mugging, still here. What is this, 6th pick? So that's a good sign. It means red is not being cut as much as I thought. Spell Rupture if we wanted to go Simic, but yeah, Mugging is a good sign. Also makes me feel less bad about passing the Pit Fight. Alright, another Slaughterhorn, which is definitely better than Act of Treason for us. We just need more creatures. Another Mugging. We also have the Zertos Swine. I think I'd just go for triple Mugging. It seems like we're going to have a pretty strong deck. So now I just draft bears and win, is basically the plan. Alright, and here is that totally terrible pack. I don't want to play Snapjaw, I'll take a sideboard card. Nothing for us here, I'll just take the annoying card, I guess. More just Strider combos with a few things like the Undercity Informer, but you know, just in general, it blocks your stuff and makes you want to hang yourself after a while. Another Guild Gate's fine. It'll be decent with a Greenside Watcher. So we'd have plenty of mana to work for if we want to tap out for a creature and then attack with Blood Rush up or something. Yep. So, yeah, we're looking good so far. You know, if we get an aggressive enough deck, I could consider playing Skullcrack, but that would require some pretty intense third pack here. Like, we'd have to draft like 4 of the Gore Clan Rampagers, basically, and just like have the most aggressive deck possible, which this pool doesn't look like it really has. This Towering Thunderfist is probably not going to make our deck. Forced Adaptation maybe makes me want to play my 1-drops, but let's hope it doesn't come to that. This card's not good. Alright, so going into the third pack with a pretty strong Ghoul deck already. We only need about 7 or 8 more playables. Hopefully more, so I have some wriggle room to cut some of the weaker cards in this, but yep, let's draft some bears.